And we're live. This is Julien Jean-Pierre from the Royal St.Lucian Seamoss Company. I am hanging out at our health food store called Down to Earth in Richmond Hill. And still got about 2 more hours to go in the store. But I figured, I need to start doing these live streams earlier. So I figured now might be the good time to really kind of like start doing them. And yeah, because I find that a lot of people miss out on the opportunity to join in live because that starts so late. Like I guess if I get any complaints about the show, that's the first thing he says. Why do you have to start so late? Why, and the real honest truth of why I have to start so late is because I have so much stuff to do during the day that it's like, you know, it's only after 9 o'clock that my time really kind of slows down. But now I'm here at the store, and I've been here on weekends and stuff like that. And so I'm thinking I'm going to start, trying to make a trip up here, and I'll start doing the shows from here, and doing them early. Like maybe I'll do the Wednesday show before, like around 7 o'clock. Hey, how's it going? Do you need any help finding it? There you go. There you go. Runners. Yes. Great lineup. If you like the eucalyptus, I have some on sale over there. Oh, yeah, nothing wrong. I bought one for myself. I like it. Yeah, it's normally I think they're $20 there. So I think it's 15. Oh, it's everything in the table there is on. It's normally $20. Hey, how you doing? Were you able to figure what you needed? I remember yesterday we were trying to figure out the stuff.
It's the same answer.
Okay.
And it's the one that you figure out. You can see it.
Yes. So this price
And that
was.
actually started in 2021.
Oh, this is the old one that you had. That's right. Yeah. Perfect.
It's in the fridge.
Okay. Are they the exact price?
Yeah.
Well, they're only different by like $1. This one's less. The one will give you.
It's okay.
You sure? Okay.
That's it?
Yeah, that's it.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Thank you for coming by. All right. Take care. Let me know if there's anything else you're trying to find. I mean, I'm new here too, so it might take me a while, but there's a lot of stuff in the store. Yeah. Yeah, bro, take your time. Bro. I'm here. I'm just talking to people on the computer, so if you hear me talking, yeah, trying to get on my social media game to get more attention to the store. Yeah. That's good to hear that the site is almost done. You have to put the link up when you get it. Let us know what it looks like. That's good to hear that the site is almost done. You. Sorry about that. You must be excited to finally get to that kind of finish line to have the site almost up and ready. I know on this site here at Down to Earth, I have to kind of take a look at it and do like sort of like an overhaul, see how we can make some improvements on it, make it more user friendly, so it's easier to make purchases. And then if we have sales and stuff like that, I think we're going to try and really go towards there's a brand out here called Nature's Emporium, and so that's where we're the direction. Hey, Anointed, welcome. It's good to see you guys are here. I think this is going to be like my new time slot will come on at like around 2, 3 o'clock instead of the usual 9, 10 o'clock. Sometimes 11. That's crazy. Let me know if you guys have any questions about Seamoss or business or everything else. Thanks so much for the compliment on the store. It's a great place. There's so much stuff. I'm like learning so much as I'm here, and like it's crazy. I think like even if I spent 10 minutes learning every product here, it would probably take me like 2 years to learn every product. That's how many products there is. It's definitely. Ooh, what happened there? They kicked me off the live stream. You know what it is? It's this friggin' Wi-Fi thing that they put on it. Hi. Pardon? Oh, sorry. If you need any help looking for anything, please don't hesitate to ask. I'm new, so I need to know. I need to practice. No, no, no. He's not going to be in for a couple of weeks. Not totally on my own, but yeah. I mean, I have some store experience and I have some health experience, although not every product I know very well. But yeah, I'm a quick learner. Yeah. Plus, he's only a phone call away, so if there's something really sort of out of my depth, I'm not afraid to call for a lifeline.
You know anything about this vitamin C?
Which one?
Well, I was doing a tablet before, and I had they suggested this liquid for this.
Yeah.
Usually I come in on a Sunday and I meet John, so, or John's there, and I did it last week at celebration.
I don't think either one was here on the weekend, but yeah.
Danielle met with Saturday.
No, yeah, I think it's for the weekends. The weekend crew is going to be me and Rebecca.
Oh, really?
Yeah, John's going to be gone for a while, and I think even if he does come back, it's going to be very intermittent. He wants to kind of take a break from the stuff. Yeah. It's a big man.
So the subtotal is 4178. Are you on our loyalty program? Did you want to try that? Sure. Okay, remember? Yeah, let me check this one. 647 647 219 219. Yeah. I don't need to just because I think what it is we have on your birthday, they're probably saying oh, so the total is 4160. And did you want to type it? Here you go. So the total is $3.80. And
Yeah, I'm in there. 647. Oh,
yeah, I think I'm gonna have to reset it. So what I'll do is I'll take you out to
yes. Clear it out. Clear it up. Not clear.
well,
Not doing anything.
it's almost like so I can't get out of this room.
Oh, that's weird.
So I think I'm gonna have to shut it off.
Oh, there you go. What's that thing?
I can open this up, touch it, whether we can I always find like whenever there's a computer glitch, restarting it. So what was your phone?
647 410 49. So you're just your weekends.
Yes.
So fun.
Yeah, I'm learning a lot. Meeting a lot of great people. Everybody's nice and friendly. I love the atmosphere and the culture. Like Rosemary, Daniela are super nice. John is really nice.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I think,
You're hilarious.
yeah.
Oh, there we go. I think I waited too long. What was he saying? Try it again. Just put it in. Hold on. Hard not accept it. Not possible. Did it work? When in doubt, unplug, or like, especially the home, right? Unplug it, plug it back in
Mhm.
before you start talking support because you're not going to get any.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous how long it takes to get anything answer anything these days.
Well, I used to work for a computer, like an IT company.
Oh, yeah.
We would go out and do the on-site stuff, and the first thing we would do, well, first we check to make sure it's plugged in. Yeah. And then we would unplug it, turn it back, and if it worked. And so sometimes they'd be like, "Well, what did you do? We were, and I'm just like, okay, I just unplugged it. Like I had to tell them the truth, right?
Yeah.
But their look on their faces is like, we called you, you came in, all for like that's all you did.
Well, the thing is, nobody thinks about simple things. They always expect you to do a presentation instead of just something very simple.
Yeah.
And I went back to school for computer graphics, and one of the very first things they said to us was, if anything ever happens, always check the connections. So that's the very first thing I always do. And I know I have a girlfriend who's great at something that doesn't work. She's on the phone, what is that? I said, unplug it, unplug it back. Count to 30 and plug it back.
It worked. How did you know?
Yeah, I know. They're hilarious. Thanks a lot.
No
Take
problem. It's
care.
nice meeting you, Bridget.
Nice
Take care.
meeting you. Take care.
All right, bye. So this is me. I'm really sorry. I'm trying not to talk too much when people are in the store because I don't know how they're gonna feel. Like, oh, this guy's doing a live stream while he's in the store. So, my apologies. Is anybody ready? Oh, look, Khaled's there making comments. What's up, Khaled? Hey, hey. And if you want to join me on the conversation, here's the link. Do that so that you guys can, And if you're on Instagram, you just have to send in a request, and I'll get it. And yeah, this is us at the health food store. So I'm doing most of the weekends while I'm down here, and you know that's it. We have staff during the week, so they take care. Extremely knowledgeable. Um, I don't even know what to say. Like I am like a student right now, just kind of absorbing everything. I have to actually. There's a book that they told me I got to study to really sort of know what's going on, and that's this. We have so much of this stuff. Like, I don't know. Are we trying this stuff or what is it? Plant powder? Energy seed. Wow. A lot of stuff in there. These are mostly samples. It's a progressive melatonin spray. Take that. I'll help you with sleep. Pure maple body wash with maple syrup. True. Not bad. Ugh. I think one day I'm gonna go and like empty out everything in here and just go through all the different like samples that we have and talk about this stuff. Here's like a vegan sprouted protein. This looks pretty cool. Just watch it. And all these gummies. Whoa. And creams. Massage cream. Naka. Oxina cream. That's pretty cool. Energy C's. Gummies. What are these gummies? They're just multi gummies. Oh, so much product. I don't even think I need to buy anything with all these samples. Why is this confusing? I'm gonna have to tell them we need to get out of get all this stuff. Just stuff hiding. This is expired. That's expired. Koozie donuts. This is the starring credit. Drink shake. What's the box? This I gotta make sure. It's not good. Hi, good afternoon. Pardon me? Sorry? You're looking for something? Give me a second to find exactly where it is.
normally say that prayer, but we normally have it, but that is part of them, but that is our composition price. It is $34.99. Behind you. I'm trying to remember. I think it's the DHC is the high memo.
I will.
Yes. If you give me 1 second, I can look it up. I need to know this kind of information. Pardon? Oh, sorry. I thought you were taking. So it's the DHA because it helps with heart and cardiovascular system, the brain, and visual function. So you want one that's high in DHA, and so
not DHA. There's two forms of good oil, DHA, or sorry, EPA and DHA. And so the DHA is the one that's strong with super high DHA. If you want it in the capsule, there's one like that is super high DHA. Yes. Cool brand. Yeah. Yeah. You want it in the capsule? I don't have one like that. So what we're looking for is to understand is there's two types of activators. The EPA and the DHA. EPA that's more the profit is the so a lot of these areas the profit is the we want to find so they have the numbers on all of this. And so if this one has ideas then that's where it is. So it's like that's where it is. So it has a lot of elements, but it still has a high if you wanted to use it, if you are sure you can use it. So probably both of them. Because they don't have to spend time. You want to try this one? This one's a bit different. A little bit less. And if you don't want to add much, you can put it in there. Give it another little bit. Yeah, it's just different. Because it all, what I'm looking for is something with a high view. Right? Just something with a high view. I don't know the high view. Are you okay with this?
I'm good. I need to finish.
Okay. Are you ready to check it?
Yeah, I'm just looking to get this. I was just wondering, is there anything that you have for like an energy booster after your clinic? Like, I had like a virus last week, like cold with sore throat. Is there any like I don't know, I just feel like that energy booster.
Okay. I know sometimes I've seen John recommend probiotics for some people.
Yeah, I already take probiotics.
Or oregano to kind of keep the infection down.
Yeah.
Do you feel it coming back?
No, I just feel very like tired.
Isn't it? Only? So if it's like, except 3 grams of milk. No, this wouldn't be for magnesium, because this is more of a sleeping. Good afternoon, Doctor. Can I help you? Yeah, this is more for sleeping, so it won't contain magnesium. Yeah, that'll. No, not only that one. It has a few other active ingredients. Data says alpha, Romanian, cotton flour, some pop, and then some milk. So I think it has a little bit of a blend. Let me see. Is that it?
I don't say you,
Okay. You want to take these separate? Okay. So this is going to be 39.54. That's a pretty fun. Would you like a bag, Maggie? This is 76. There was a chip malfunction. Can you try it again?
I will do the creation of the,
Okay. Would you like a copy of the? Thank you. Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
Are you
I am,
No problem. Thank you so much. You too. Have a lovely day. Bye bye.
Oh, yo, what's up, guys? Yo. It was getting busy there for a minute. Wow. Sorry, I hate to, you know, not be able to give you guys the attention, you know what I mean? But that's how it is when you're running the store, you know what I mean? Got to keep it busy. It's now getting to that final hour. I think closes here at, we close today at 5. So I don't really want to stay here too late. And then I'm going to be going out with some friends afterwards. So I know I probably won't do the live stream tonight. And so I was like, fuck, makes sense that I do it now and see what you guys are all, what you're saying, what you want to talk about. You know what I mean? If you have any questions about the store, how the store works, some of the products that we have here, um, we have all kinds of different range of supplements and vitamins and nutrients and probiotics and polysaccharides and stuff like that. Like we have it all, you know. But what's really cool is that to learn a lot about this stuff, but to see how CMOS like has a lot of connections to a lot of this stuff. Like there's a lot of stuff that vitamins and herbs that we sell here in the store that you could get the same result if you were to use CMOS. And I don't know. It's like I really encourage people to, you know what I mean, start really exploring more CMOS. And I also like as I say this now too, I feel like there's a lot of stuff that we can combine with CMOS and herbs and stuff. Like CMOS should even be looked at as being almost like the carrier. You know what I mean? To be like, the sort of like the vehicle that delivers the nutrients to you, And so, for example, you could have stuff with dandelion root in it, sea moss, or like lots of ginger. I see people coming here and taking ginger, fennel geek, turmeric, um, a lot of fish oils. Their kids are big on fish oils. A big thing that they're pushing a lot here is because people are coming and buying it is vitamin D. You know what I mean? And vitamin K. And I'd be curious to see how much vitamins like vitamin D and all this stuff is in sea moss to understand like, how it could affect us if we add in these different nutrients together, like the supplement business easily could be, I'm sure, like several $billion. Like it's like people spend a lot of money on stuff here, you know? It really kind of opened my eyes to like how much there are, like how do I say it? How much of a sector there is, or I'm not even how big of a sector this is, and how many of them are taking a lot of this stuff and they don't understand. Like even us who are really selling CMOS, many of us don't understand CMOS. And so there's a lot of stuff that I think like CMOS is really missing out on when it comes to, having a space in the health. Like it really should be in every health food store. You know what I mean? Every health food store should understand and know what CMOS is. You know what I mean? Like we sell nori here, we sell kelp. Why are we not selling Garcilaria CMOS or Caribbean sea moss, or even Irish moss. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Slowly but surely, I'm gonna add in all that stuff to the database or to the roster. But it's I feel like it's in a lot of health food stores. These are products that are not getting the shine that they deserve, and like really kind of shows you like how much of an underserved market we have when it's CMOS. Like when the majority of the people that are into health are shopping at health food stores, and the health food stores don't have it. Not even the health food stores understand it. You know what I mean? Like the former owner of the store, he didn't really know much about CMOS. He had people asking him about it, but like I really don't think. I'm sure there's research that's been done about the sort of like the nutrient benefits of CMOS, but I don't think there's enough of us who are searching for that information to present it to others, to teach them, and to get them learning about why like all we can really say is it's got 90% of the minerals that we need, but like we need to kind of have an understanding of, okay, like how much magnesium is this in there? You know what I mean? How much is it? Because that's one of the things that like these people ask. You know what I mean? When they're taking the pills, they don't want you to say, "Oh, it's high in magnesium." No, they need to know like it's 500 milligrams per dose. It's 10,000 milligrams per dose. What milligram per dose is it? And so there's no standardization of CMOS or the benefits that are contained in CMOS for them to be able to really sort of you know um, promote the benefits of the product. It's more like everything's more folklore. You know what I mean? It's not established to say, yeah, like people don't realize like, okay, CMOS is high in magnesium. The amount of people that are coming in here and spending money on magnesium, just magnesium, and they'll need magnesium. They'll need like some iron and you know what I mean. So here, it's giving me an idea. I'm gonna pull a couple products off the shelf, and I'm gonna be like, these are the kind of products that these people buy, and this is what you could sort of like like how do I put it, within these products, CMOS has this within it, so that you can get an understanding of how valuable. Like people, I don't think understand the true value and sort of potential of CMOS. Whose store is that? This is our store. It's called Down to Earth. I'll be back one sec. Are you on our loyalty page? Okay, so back to what I was doing. Yeah, you go by all that. Just do the light ones: potassium, magnesium, zinc, iron, iodine. Okay, so this is funny. So no, I didn't know that there's a Dan Or store in Ellicott, New York, but this is in Richmond Hill, Ontario. So what I'm doing, in case anybody's just kind of joining and figuring out, is I'm pulling some stuff off the shelf, and I'm giving you an idea of some of the vitamins and stuff that we sell in the store that you could probably find in Seamoss already. So one of the first ones is iodine. This little bottle of iodine is 30 milliliters of liquid iodine. This thing sells in our store $16.99 plus tax. Okay. Then we got potassium. Okay. This potassium is 99 milligrams. It's got 180 capsules. It tells you what how many to take per day, 1 to 3 times. So this 180, it's like what 3 ÷ 80. That's what is that? 60 days. 3 times 6 is 18. Yeah. So that's 60 days. So that's like a 2 month supply. 13.99. Right. So now we're up to like what? Let's say 30. Right. This here, a Pro Biomax B complex. This has the different like B1s, B2s, B3, B5s, B12s, all that shit. Right. This here, it's got what 150 caps. You take how many a day? 3 cap. Take 1 capsule 3 times a day. So that's 150 caps 3 times a day. So that's 50 days worth. So that's a little bit over a month. 47, $48 plus tax. Right. So now we got 48. plus 30, that's $78, right? Then you have this CalMag Plus, which is on K2, which is a mixture of calcium, magnesium, and vitamin K2, which is used to help absorb the nutrients into your body. Usually, with the D vitamin, you need K2 with it to help you, you know, absorb it. And D vitamin is like sunlight. So this bottle here is what, 19.99. It's got 400 milliliters. Each teaspoon is 15. Recommended dose, take 2 times. So take 30 milliliters once a day. So that's got about 10 days. You probably need about two of these. So let's say $40. So 40 times there, that's 120. Here's the liposol magnesium, right? Because you need a lot of magnesium. This one has 600 milliliters, and you need to take 15 milliliters twice a day, um, 1 to 2 times daily. So let's say so 30 milliliters times three, that's 20 days. So that's another $44 on top of the 120. So that's 120 plus 40, 165. Okay. And then this is just a small sample of what is in CMOS that you would get. You would have to buy these things separately to get. See, 15 milligrams, 590. Hi, how are you doing? Great, great. I'm loving the day. Look, it was a little rainy in the beginning, but it's gotten a little bit better today. Yeah, I have it. Sorry? Oh, you were scratching too much? You want something so it doesn't itch as much? Okay. If you want, it's actually over in this section. It's over here. This is where the stuff is. The dents and the out that you're looking for, it's here. Now we also have photos of it. And we have one for yeah, yeah, if you want. But I would probably use the one like if you're self sticky, then you use this one, and then when you start to water, sodium, and like sulfate inside, coconut, tree, green oil, and African shea butter, African swimming card, African chocolate oil, little bars,
And then when I think of how it's food,
Okay. Or I have basically four others. Do you need a bag?
have
No problem. Thank you. Man. You have a lovely day. All right. Thank you so much.
Hey, okay, so we're up to like what, $160, and this stuff is like basically like let's say a 2 month supply of that. $160. Okay, prebiotic polysaccharides. CMOS is full of this shit. Full of this stuff. Sorry, 62.99. Okay, so that 160, you're now at $220. Fiber, tons of fiber in CMOS. This container here is 36.99. So 250. So let's say 260 for all this like stuff. Your delicate ears. Oh god. So for all this different items, let me just see if I can put it in like a view so you're in context. All these different, and this I don't even think this is everything that you can find in CMOS. But they would have to take all these supplements to like, you know what I mean, to get that same sort of result. And this is why I say CMOS is so underpriced. Like you are getting such an amazing deal. Yeah, Kappa, bro. When you come to Canada, hit me up. We'll hang out. You know. Clothes. So hungry. I can't even believe I haven't ate all day. Oh, so we're getting down to that final hour. I gotta tell you, I do feel like I'm feeling everything's all disorganized. The Kappa. The Kappa. Yeah, I didn't think I had to say the Kappa, like all in one word. I thought I could just shorten it down to Kappa because we know you're the Kappa. You know what I mean? So it's up to the, right? Anyways, oh, like, what do you think of my new cut? You know, I had to get a shave because coming in the store, I was looking a little bit bushy, and I don't want anybody to get uncomfortable seeing some rough-looking, unshaven black guy behind the counter. And be like, who is this guy? What's this guy doing? Just listening to this, I just realized that there's Rick Ashley playing on the on the um, on the overhead sound system. I don't know if you guys could hear that. Come on, guys. Let me know what questions you have about Seamoss. You know what I mean? Um, I feel like I've talked my life on Seamoss, like everything I know. On the profile. Where are the other workers? So today there's no other workers, mainly because Sundays is a short shift, and so I don't have anybody scheduled. And because before we took over the store, the former owner, he used to work the weekend, and so that's why I'm kind of here now, is I'm taking over his shifts, um, and yeah, I'm taking over his shifts, and so I'm here. I'm going to be here on Saturdays and Sundays for the next foreseeable future. I have hired someone to come in and sort of be with me, and the so she's going to come in and work and sort of be like the more person manning the cash. Because if you notice, I was running back and forth doing the cash and stuff. And so she'll be here manning mostly the customers and stuff, and I'll probably just do the cash and cash people out and stuff like that. Close the store on Saturday. I don't need to close the store on any day because, like I said, I'm gonna have someone come in and work these weekends, and so I won't necessarily be required to be here. Um, yeah, so that's you know I need it to be open as many days as possible. I need to collect as much money as I can to pay the bills, and so I'm just reading some stuff on the Facebook here. But yeah, um, I am going to be able to relax on Saturdays and Sundays. One of the things I'm missing is not being able to go to church. You know what I mean, on Sundays, and so hopefully by next week I'll be able to get back to church, and I won't have to worry about it. I'm missing those days. Oh, it's Canadian money. Tell them they have to pay in American money. I wish. I wish I could get them to pay in U.S. dollars. That's good luck. Man, it'd probably put me out of business. Sure. For sure. Yeah. But I'm gonna, enjoy. I'm gonna work here as much as I can because the more I work, the more you learn stuff. Like every day, I'm learning more and more about different nutrients, and you know what I mean, and stuff. And so more and more, yeah. So for me, it's not a problem. It doesn't even feel like work when I'm here. You know what I mean? So it's in my best, it's in my benefit to be here to watch what's going on and here, meet everybody, the regulars, so to speak, and stuff. But, gathering of Christ Church. All right, I'll check them out. Hi, how are you? Not bad, thanks. Not bad.
Every day, the harvest on Thursday, or do you have to- You're not familiar?
Yeah, I'll be honest.
Yeah, okay.
I'm not like a huge fan of the only package that is
Oh, okay. Okay. You're learning a lot now?
Right?
Are you in learning?
Not actual formal learning, but I am trying to absorb as much as I can from Daniela and I'm reading books and stuff like that, but they have to a lot of but I'm very new, so you know, recommendations. The NACA profile.
I know you're there.
That's it. Are you all aware? Hi, how are you? Not bad, not bad.
you have something that looks like kind of cool. No more? Two? Hmm? No more, but we'll order more. Yeah, I'll probably have some more next week.
Are you for people that come to your college?
Are you on it? Or would you like to? Hmm? Give me your number. I can- Whatever number you do, you sign up. Otherwise, you can give me whatever number and I can sign and then you have email this. You know what? I can add the information now and then you can have a lovely day. All right, thank you. Bye-bye. So I'm back. So earlier, the Kappa was asking me what I like sell CMOS in the store. We do, definitely have it, but it's something that I don't really push it a lot in the store, just because I feel like I want people to buy stuff that they know what they're buying, and not something that I just told them, oh, you need to get this. Like, do the kind of research to understand that this is going to be beneficial to you, and it's you're not just blindly following what I'm saying. You know. So we do talk about it, but it's not like, oh, let's stop and get everybody on CMOS. You know what I mean? It's kind of like if we see a situation where, you know, CMOS might be something that be worth trying, then we might suggest it. A lot of times they don't take it. Though. You know, they like the proven formula. They want to be able to look at a label and say this contains this much of this, this much of that, this much of that. The reality is that many of these products that have this stuff on the label, they don't have accurate information as to what is exactly in the sea moss. How much magnesium is in this dose? How much potassium? How much zinc? How much iron? You know, some of them don't even know what the nutrients are in here. They think there's arsenic in sea moss. There probably is arsenic in sea moss. You get what I'm trying to say? Is that we really don't know what's like. We know some of the stuff that's in CMOS, but most people don't know what's in CMOS specifically, and the doses and stuff. And I think when someone does come up with a product where it can say, okay, this has this much of this, you're going to have a higher conversion rate than if you will if you didn't. That's just there's just facts. It is what it is. But I am now counting down the time before I got my cousin sending me a message. He must have been watching me on the live stream. He's like, "Come back on the food, man. Come back in the food, man. Looks 5 months pregnant." I know, I know. I need to cut back on. You know what it is? Real talk. I drink a lot of beer. I love beer. Um, I'll drink beer over pop. Like I don't get drunk. I never like getting drunk, but I like drinking beer. You know what I mean? And so it's not good for me. And not good for me at all. But you know, we do a lot of things that aren't good for us. I'm willing to pay the price, but I am planning to kind of cut down on my um, beer consumption. So I'm just reading my messages here. See what going on. One thing I gotta give, like a lot of people shit on these people from Vietnam selling CMOS and stuff like that. But real talk, these guys, they work hard to get their sale. You know what I mean? Like they're reach. Like I get contacted by at least 4 to 5 people from Vietnam a week. I don't have anybody contacting me from other countries, and usually when they do, it's done on like some real kind of like shady shit and very unprofessional and disorganized. And it's part of the reason why I think that a lot of people, it's like a lot of people have trouble selling the CMOS, but they don't realize that it's like they're sort of the reason why they're not able to sell the CMOS. Something that they're saying, something that they're doing is causing these people to decide that it's not worth trusting that person. And yet, rather than look and say, okay, what is it that I'm doing wrong? It's like, oh, these guys are, doing it's these guys' fault, that I can't sell my CMOS. It's like, no, bro, it's your own fault. You know what I mean? You can't blame other people. You're just, you know what I mean? You can't outwit these people. That's what you're not at. Or you can't outsmart them in whatever strategy you're coming up with. Or you're just not putting the fucking, you're just not putting the time in. You need to put the time and the energy to make something successful. If you don't do that, then, it's not gonna happen. It's gonna take longer than it needs to be. Check this out. Natural eggshell membrane. You can buy this, like a natural eggshell membrane, and it's meant to clinically proven to reduce joint pain in 7 to 10 days. So if you eat the membranes from eggshells, I don't even know how much they charge. I think this is the same. Yeah, intro size, 30 capsules. Well, I'm sure it's not cheap. You know, none of this stuff is cheap. This is cool. Lepos, liposomal glutamine, which is turmeric root. Bioavailable enhanced with bioperine black pepper. Crazy. Do you guys take supplements? Like, how many people here watch the show take extra supplements? Like, actually go to a health food store and order these sort of pills and stuff like that. You know, I'm willing to bet that many of the people that watch this show aren't really aren't taking a lot of CMOS. Sorry, aren't taking a lot of supplements like this from the health food stores. You know what I mean? Um, it's interesting. I mean, I could be wrong. Mhm. But one thing for sure is I see a lot of products and a lot of stuff that I don't see anybody in our space talking about. Like different bioenzymes or like taking essential oils like ginkgo and like what? There's dandelion, corn silk, ginseng, chamomile, cat's claw, California poppy. You know what I mean? There's all these different sort of essential oils and extracts, green tea extract and stuff. And like, I don't see anybody saying like, oh, I take like licorice root and this and that extract. I'm wondering like, are these guys wasting their money with all these extracts, or are they accessing a level of health that that most people aren't being getting exposed to? It's a good question. Like, why are these people taking these supplements? What is the real benefit from supplements? And I wonder if you're someone who takes a lot of supplements, if taking CMOS is going to have an effect on you, because you're probably supplementing all that needs to be supplemented with your supplements. You know, is CMOS enough to make a difference? I'd be curious to know how they make this stuff. Like, how do they make liquid iodine that is clinically, like, you know what I mean, like good enough to be in um, a health food store? Like, how do they test this? Do they test this? You know what I mean? The packaging seems nice, but in a lot of ways, you can buy the same bottle, you can buy this tincture, right? And really, this is just a nice, clean label that you can get too. Like, you can buy all this stuff nowadays. I can make my own product look like this, and you would think, oh my god, this is an expensive brand because of the quality of the label. Even this, I'm wondering, was this label put on by hand? It doesn't look even. You know what I mean? It probably was put on hand. Because most labeling, when you do it with a machine, they're very, very precise. You know. So, yeah. Good question. Good question. Good question. Good question. It's funny. If I had $1 for everybody that asked me if they can smoke sea moss, I honestly, I have no idea. And I'm not even really interested in finding out. You know what I mean? It would be nice if you could smoke the sea moss and let me know. That would be like so cool. If if you could do that, and it'd be. I mean, hope it doesn't make you um, sick. But like, why would you smoke the sea moss? That's like saying, can you smoke cinnamon? Who smokes cinnamon? You know, like why? You know, I don't think there's any active ingredients that have any sort of psychological or medicinal effect on you if you smoke the cigarette. So it doesn't. I don't know. It's almost like like even if you could, why would you? You know. I hope I was able to answer your question. And with that, give me 1 second. I'm gonna put some of this stuff back on the shelf and just gonna put this back on the shelf so I don't have to worry about it when I'm closing up. I want to try and get out of here right around 5 or 6 after. Do a bloody deal. Hope to go to this reggae. Curious to see how much sales we did because it was pretty steady. You know what I mean? And now, like before, I used to understand. Like, used to ask myself, like when I look at some stores, I'm like, how are these stores in business? I never see people in the stores and da 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 da. And like now, like when I'm here all day, it's like, well, you have you're open for 5 hours, and you probably have one person come every like 20 minutes. Hi, how are you? Not bad, thank you. Not bad. I know. It's so funny to watch everybody come and like read the body language. Like, oh, wait a minute, that's not John. He seems nice, but he.
I'm sure you get that a lot, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I can pick it out right away. Yeah.
When did you start?
Last week. Yeah. So
Okay.
this is like my second week.
Okay.
Yeah. And John's in Costa Rica right now.
Oh, what's this on vacation or checking things out?
I'm not quite sure. You know, I didn't really ask him. I think he might be on vacation.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get back there for like a month
I
or
have no idea. He never really kind of told me. Yeah. Yeah, Rosemary's still here. Daniela is still here, and they're bringing back a girl named Rebecca, who's coming on week. I don't know if you remember Rebecca.
yes, I think you're younger.
Yes, yeah, very nice. So she's going to be coming on and off until September, and then I think the middle of September she'll be there every week, and then me and her will alternate. I know we have a lot of the melatonin products. Yeah. There's a sleep screen, there's a healthy food, there's
the next one is the Power of
Sometimes what they do, I've noticed, is that they'll have like a section here, but they might have the similar product in another area. And some, yeah, and so, and,
Yeah. You'll be, okay, so you're
Julien.
Julien.
And it's like a natural fact.
Yeah. Okay. Perfect. We'll go with this and we'll see how that goes. Okay. Thank you so much.
No problem.
Take care. Nice to meet you.
Yes, take care. Bye-bye.
what's up, guys? Motor City, what's up? Extra Star, what's up, cousin? And hey, Kirb, Gem, CMOS, you should reach out to me if you want to put your products in our store here in Richmond Hill. Um, I'm going to start expanding the fruit space out here. And I already have World Moss in the stores. And I'm looking to take more vendors on. I want to try and turn this into the store into be kind of like a go-to spot for people to know, like in sort of like the North Toronto area. Like if you're looking for CMOS, go check these guys out. They're right on Young. We have a transit right at our door, so they can take the subway or not the subway, but the transit system from here. Especially when they're in Richmond Hill, it's very accessible to get to. Uh, so Drunk is asking me, do I have a herb store? Yes, I do have a herb store. It's called Down to Earth. It's in Richmond Hill on the corner of Young and Elgin Mills. Um, I'll make sure she doesn't steal anything. No one really comes and steals anything here. Everybody's pretty high up. Hi, how's it going? Yeah, not bad, thanks. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, no problem, bro. Yeah, just I believe so. Most of the stuff we don't really move around. Oh, oh, no need to apologize. You know, but what I was gonna say is most times if you don't see it there, it just means that it's out of stock. Oh yeah, yeah, but yeah, you've been in here before, right? I have. Yeah, I recognized it. It's a good story here, you know. Like, thank you. I like this stuff. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. We try to keep a wide selection of everything for everybody. You know, I want to tell you, like, I appreciate the brands too. Yeah. Like, I notice you go some places and you're not the best. More the bigger brands. Yeah. Why are you do? No. Organic up there. Mhm. No. No, where we've been lucky is one we've been around for 33 years. So the people that are here, they kind of know that tried these items. They know that that stuff is garbage. So there's no point in stocking them yourself. But also with Rosemary, she's a certified homeopathic doctor, and then Danielle is a nutritionist. So they kind of like they shop as if it was like for their own products. Yeah, you know what I really like about this stuff? Yeah. It's a gel cap that doesn't have the magnesium stearate in it. Oh, okay. You know what that is? No, I'm not, I'm learning a lot of this stuff. What they do is with capsules, even with the pharmaceutical industry, yeah, they have to get the powder through the machine quickly. Yeah. They just use a rice bran, but it doesn't work as well. It's more expensive. Yeah. They use a magnesium stearate, which isn't actually the best because it dissolves in the health dust. Yeah. And that actually makes it go through the system faster, and then accumulates in your body. Gel caps. Yeah. So they don't actually have it. It's actually labeled as whatever magnesium stearate in it, they're labeled right on the package. That's good. Yeah. A lot of these companies that we carry, they're how you say it, they're very ethical. They care about what they're That's producing, good, you know, and they'll put the label. They're not afraid to hide the stuff. The industry is different. Mm-hmm. Oh no, I know. It's so much. Garbage and so much great stuff at the same time. It is like that, anyways. I mean, anyways, everywhere. I mean, I have a business. I import Seamoss. Okay. And so in the CMOS industry, it's the same thing. I was just talking about today. Is like there's no sort of standard information. There's no sort of like tested stuff that someone could go to. Everything is like our opinion. Sort of. It's right in front of you. There's CMOS there. So it's a yeah. Both of them. This there are so many benefits, and then this you can get colored or gold. Oh wow, well, it's really expensive. Yeah, I mean that's not that it's not that expensive. It's just I'm on the budget. No, that's fine, but that amount will last you for a couple months. Oh really? Yeah, yeah. So it's what do you do? I need to do some research on it. That's what you need to do. Yeah, yeah. You always got to research it yourself. For sure. You know, I was saying that to someone is like when they were asking me, "Oh, why aren't you pushing the CMOS in the store?" And I'm like, "Well, you know, what I mean, I want people to learn it, understand it. You don't want to just push it because take this because it's good." This stuff. Yeah. I know you got to drink a lot of water and stuff like that. You know, so I actually take it every day. Yeah, yeah, and it works really good for me. What do you use it for? What's like I just use it for consultation. Right? Okay. Because it really helps to talk about the body. Yeah. You know, I actually before I started changing my diet around and using stuff like this, I was 80 pounds heavier. Oh wow. Yeah, so you lost a lot of weight. I really believe in everything is doing this kind of stuff. Yeah. Well, you should like CMOS because a lot of it helps in detoxification, mineral building. Yeah. Yeah, take her on, man. Take your time. I might actually buy it. What? If you don't, you don't. Like, you might learn something. Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yes. There should be prices on them. But here, let me come and help you. I believe 190. Yeah, the bee pollen is nice. I've used that one before myself. I was really happy with it. I got very sensitive skin. Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta go organic and stuff like that with the soap. You don't want the carbons and anything destructive, right?
Yeah. No, and what
know?
it makes my skin very itchy. I'm like very allergic to it.
You are fun amazing. I'll have some tips.
Mhm.
So, when you go into the
Mhm.
this is great.
Yeah. I have simple soaps.
It's great.
Yeah. Great ingredients. It does the job. Sometimes they over fancy this stuff. Why do they make? Why don't they make soap with just simple ingredients?
Well, they gotta put all these chemicals in them.
For what?
Well, because you know what the thing is, they have all these chemicals laying around. They have to put them somewhere, right? They can't
That's
just
true.
dump them in the sewer,
Yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
they put them in soap, then they can sell it for money.
Yeah. And then it gets into the sewer that way. It slowly leaches into the water.
Yeah.
That's true. I never even thought about that.
Well, it's like that with even products, you know. They have to put them in food.
Yeah.
And I know it's so many products. Like there's so many byproducts
Of the milk you find some. It's like how they do fluoride with they put in.
Yeah, oh my goodness, yeah, that's true. You know, if I was to go put fluoride in the water, I'd be terrible.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You can
But they
eventually
can dump it in slowly for public reasons of public health. You know, my opinion is actually if you don't have it, other than me, you have to use fluoride. Drinking it, it's not taking any good for you. Straight you're going to die with it.
Yeah.
That's why I always buy clean water.
Yeah. No, that's true. I didn't know that it destroys the thyroid.
So yeah,
I know
it's
it
bad
does.
for the pineal gland as well.
Yeah, that's
So the pineal
gland.
gland, it damages the pineal gland, the crystals in there,
Yeah.
and it makes you stressed out with the thyroid. So I love the right. Actually, put it into cancer, World War II. It's not big for people with lost on.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I just clean water.
Yeah, I don't really like that. You know?
Well, I mean, you don't want to drink tap water.
Yeah.
You know, I think Richmond Hill is pretty good water.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, just take this up.
Okay.
Well, I'll be back. All right. We have a lot of other stuff.
Yeah, I mean,
It's not like it's not like we gotta do. Well, we both like great stuff. Actually, here's what I great stuff.
Yeah.
Treat up organic stuff. Yeah, no, I mean, you can't have one for. Yeah.
so the
I just one thing is, I looked it up. I know the money part of it. But the thing is the interest. The deal is that dry. There's something called the units. It's soap and then it's cheaper. Well, do you know about carbons there? Right? You know what carbons are?
No, I know what carbons are, and I know that they're in scopes.
They are the ones. So you haven't had to.
Okay.
You haven't consistently get disrupted by carbon.
Oh, I
So
didn't.
they're not good.
Yeah.
And that's why when you use something like gold price, right, it's good, right? You can get disrupted.
I'm gonna have to move to
Well, obviously, it just has to do with like a lot of
I want the scope rubbing on it.
That's really nice. You have a lovely day.
You too, man. It's nice meeting you. Take care.
Nice to meet you.
Curtis, my name is Julien. It was a pleasure, Curtis. Take care. And we're done. Time to close up shop. Ask him what water he recommends. Does he drink mineral water? Yeah, so I didn't get a chance to talk to him about water he recommends. Although I found that I actually have some like water filters in the store. I might take one down and actually try it. Here, I'll grab one right here. And it was super interesting about one of the things with the is you can buy these like rock mineral stones added, and they add like calcium, potassium, zinc, and all this other stuff. Right. So give you an idea. So this stuff here is mineral stones. It says adds calcium, magnesium, potassium, zinc, and other essential minerals to your water. I'm going to read more about how it does this. But this could be possibly how sea moss is absorbing its nutrients if there's rocks within the area. And then, so this one here is an interesting filter where it has like the different zones, activated charcoal. It has um, for fluoride reduction, certified activated alumina, and then granulated active charcoal, coconut carbon. So I think that's the charcoal through the coconut. And then it has these rocks and stuff like that. So I'm gonna try this out. Maybe it's 100. Oh shit, it's not cheap. $179. Maybe I'll treat myself. But I would like to see how this could add um, nutrients to the water, like make my water more tasty or whatever. But I'll leave that there for now. Actually, might start even get into doing some alkaline water. Carrying water. Yeah, I think those carrageenan water things might do well in the store here. And so I will, yeah, I'm going to look into doing that and see how they sell it in the store. Yeah. Let's get this done. So, that's not as good as I thought it was going to be today. But, you know, could be worse. Could be worse. I actually think we did a lot of scale. Something has to be, how did I do that? What is the problem? Oh, I didn't do that one. Because I don't want to be paying too much taxes on tax time. Stuff you gotta play the GST and the HST and all that stuff. Cash out. Easily, probably like a few $100s, which is like not common for like store. Like usually it's all things that happen. Testimonials.
I go to a place and I'm making, I live for 15 minutes, and they're there, they can help me, and they're like, you know, we're close, right there, yeah. If you're taking it for like your conferences, it's not like water or hospital, then that should be good. This one? Yeah. It'll give you a wider spectrum as opposed to just the same. Yeah, what price? What's the phone? I'm new here. Normally you just add it on the point, but I'll give you yeah. The oil, yeah, black seed oil, water, yeah. You can take it in the morning. I wouldn't take it. Yeah, but you can take it like throughout the day. Just I would take it. Yeah, because as your body kind of starts up, and you're kind of like feeling on an empty stomach, having that food stuff in the food. those are the things that properly ethics.
They'll give you the program. If you need a bag, get it. No problem. Yeah, anytime. It's my pleasure. That's how I am, man. I'll open the door because you never know. Um, you never know what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? Like here, how did I get logged out of this? Instagram is always locking me out. They have the worst. Like, the app is so glitchy. So you've seen that right there. I don't know if those who haven't seen it. I'm late. I have to go out and meet some people, and the store's closed. I'm already closing, but then I seen a guy show up there, and I seen him show up there, and so I decided to open the door and let him in, even though the store was closed. Now, most people would be like, hell no, I need to get home. I need to. But look, I opened the store. He came and bought. Not only did he spend over $100, but now the guy's happy. He will remember the fact that I opened the door for him when I could have said no. Like most people would have said no, and it's probably a story he's going to tell people, if anything. You know what I mean? But the one thing that I kind of learned in life and in business and why I do that is I'll never forget this. When I was younger, I funny to retell this story. I used to work at this place doing sales for Macintosh computers. So I used to work at this computer store. It was like a really small, shitty kind of hole in the wall store. But the guy that had it, he provided good service and people shopped with him. So there was me and this other sales guy I used to work with, this Jewish guy named Joel. And Joel was just kind of like, he's this funny guy. All he did was talk to me all day, trying to kill the time or whatever and shit. And so I'll never forget one time he took a phone call. And that was the thing. He was like really competitive with the sales. So he was always like, as soon as the phone rings, hey, hello, how can I help you? And so as a new guy, I was hard to get in there. Like a lot of times I was just like, fuck you, Joel. You know what I mean? Like, when you watch that show, Family Feud, and they're like, the buzzer, like that was Joel on the phone. Like the phone would ring, hello. So I couldn't get a sale. So one time he picks up the phone, he starts talking to this guy, and he's like, what? What? Hell no! Stop! Fuck you, man! You're wasting my time! And smashes the phone down, like hangs up, like ah. And he turns to me, he's like, this guy, what's wrong with him, man? He wastes my time. He's asking me for these printers and some printer that was like out of stock. It was discontinued. He thought the guy was messing with him, like trolling him. Because he's like, who calls and asks me for a computer that was like this is like 2000, and you're calling me asking for me for a computer that's 15 years old. Like he was just like, beat it, bro. So the guy calls back again, and I pick up the phone. Turns out this guy has like a chain of pizza stores all across Ontario, right? So all across the province, he's got like 100 stores, and he needs these printers because the software that he runs on his POS system could only run on these particular computers and printers. So he was willing to pay almost any price for this shit, and he was just like, "Just get it for me. I'll buy it. I'll pay a premium." So not only did I get the sale from that guy, and he paid me extra to find these hard to get computers and stuff, but the guy continued to be like my client, and he would call me all the time and just order 20 computers and like to spend like not millions of dollars, but like a large, like he was like one of my better clients. And I'll never forget, I used to always rub it into Joel and be like, sitting there talking to the guy. Ah, yeah, you want to order another 10 laptops? Oh, that's great. And be like, fuck you, Joe. That's what you get for not answering the phone. And so that to me, it's like you never know until you know what's gonna happen. That guy could have walked in the door and spent $10,000, and I shut the door on him because I'm worried about being late somewhere for 15 minutes. Forget that. You know what I mean? I'll take the risk to find out if that's going to mean something or not. And I feel like that's why things come to me the way that they do is because I'm not afraid to put the time in to serve the people. You know what I mean? I'm selfless when you know what I mean, or not selfish, selfless when it comes to that kind of things, giving my time and my energy like that. And I always look for similar people like that to be around me so that, you know what I mean, it keeps the same sort of level of energy. Because at the end of the day, you know what I mean, I need to make rent, you know, I have bills to pay. This stuff doesn't sell itself, you know? And so, yeah. All right, so I am done with my little story there, and the store's closed up. I done the cash and everything, and I think it's time for me to get out of here and go home. So thanks a lot, guys. Thanks for watching me, and just so you know, I'm not going to do tonight's live stream at after 9th. At least I don't plan on it. I have a feeling I'm going to be doing that tonight. And so I'm going to start doing this stuff more earlier in the day. And so now you guys can come in and join me and participate more instead of waiting till late at night for me to show up. It is what it is. Thank you so much for joining me. And I hope to see you guys next time on the live stream. And until then, please don't forget to take your Seamoss, okay?